All right, what's going on, guys? I'm doing a NFL 2026-27 award prediction with sports cards of the players who I think is going to win the awards. And let's get to it. All right, for the comeback player of the year, I believe either Patrick Mahomes or Joe Burrow will get this award because they are both really, really, really great quarterbacks that got hurt last year. And I believe that both of them have a great season incoming. I think Joe Burrow and the Bengals might make the playoffs next year, and even the Chiefs, they might even make a run. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, what happens. But I believe that these are some really good individuals, and they will come back and lead their team to the promised land. And that's it. All right. For MVP, it's a little controversial. He had a great season last year. I think he's going to continue to be great. He's going to continue to be awesome. And he was Super Bowl. He went to the Super Bowl. He leads the Patriots, Drake May. I believe with A.J. Brown, Rome Odunze, and Kayshon Boutte, he will have a super, super, super up here. He has the help. He has the offensive line help. He has the running back help. He has a lot of help to get him to the Super Bowl, and potentially a big year for him to make his MVP candidate to try to be one of the best players in the NFL. But I'm not really sure. This is a hot take right here. You know, the schedule, everyone was flaming him for that last year. I mean, I know the schedule wasn't great, but he still was awesome last year. But I think he could definitely turn things around from last year. Take that Super Bowl loss and use his motivation to become the MVP. And we'll see how that goes. All right. For Defensive Player of the Year, this is a guy that I love. This is a guy that I miss. This is a guy that will bring the Los Angeles Rams to the Super Bowl. Reigning Defensive Player of the Year from last year. 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, Myles Garrett. You know, I believe he'll get his third one. Coming off his best season, one of the best seasons of edge rusher all time. That's not even going to stop. He's entering his prime. You know, he could continue, and with that defensive line with Aaron Donald, I think if he comes back. But I think if the defensive line has Aaron Donald, I believe Myles Garrett will become a great, awesome. I think he'll become an even better player than he was on the Browns with Aaron Donald if it happens. But we'll see how that goes. And yeah. All right, so this is the new award that was brought up last year that was just introduced for offensive linemen to get their best, recognition they deserve. And I believe it's going to go back-to-back. Joe Thuney, he is a awesome offensive lineman. He brings the Bears to a great offensive line, and I think they will make a deep push in the playoffs. You know, they had a great year last year, I believe, with Caleb Williams, the offensive line, and everything improving. Like Luther Burton, they got weapons on the receiver core. I believe that he is due to have a big season this upcoming year and bring back that award and be one of the best offensive linemen in the league. All right. Now we're on the Offensive Player of the Year. This guy is the favorite right now on everywhere. You look everywhere, TikTok, some of the betting websites. He's probably the favorite. But I believe it's going to go to Bijan Robinson. You know, he had an amazing year last year, and the Atlanta Falcons are scary as long as this guy's healthy. I believe that the Atlanta Falcons have a chance to make the playoffs because the NFC South or whatever division they're in is not very good. They definitely don't have a lot of talent in that division. So I believe that the Falcons with this Bijan Robinson, he will rise and take home the Offensive Player of the Year because he's just the best, you know. All right, I don't have cards, but the rookies on to the offense and defensive rookie of the year. I believe for the offensive rookie of the year, it's going to be Jeremiah Love or Carnell Tate. Those are both really, really, really good college players that have looked good in training camp, and I believe will make a push for offensive rookie of the year. And they may have a big season their rookie year, and yeah. So for defensive rookie of the year, this is a hard one. There's many, many great, like Arvell Reese, Sonny Styles, Caleb Downs, all Ohio State guys. That's why I named them. David Bailey. There's a lot, but I think it's going to come down to the wire. There's a lot of great defensive players in this draft, and I believe that this will be taken by Caleb Downs. He had a great year from Ohio State last year, and I think he will play out really good in the NFL. You know, I'm an Ohio State fan, so I might bring some biasy, but he was a great tackler, and the Cowboys, they got a steal right there. He should have been top 10, and he got taken after top 10, and I just don't think that's the truth. If you're a Cowboys fan, you should be happy you got this guy. He's a steal. He brings power, he brings energy, and he overall is a great defense player, and I think he will be awesome for the Dallas Cowboys this season. All right, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It's free. It helps me, and I really appreciate it if you guys like and subscribe, and hope you have a good one. Peace.